We should delete that one. It does not look like we have a string.
Just take a couple minutes.
Can you check and make sure there are no errors in that? Did you start a new string?
Yes?
Oh, there it is. It's up.
Oh.
We're good.
It's a pretty bad.
What? I don't have any sound right now. Can you hear me now?
Oh.
I don't know.
Why do we have waves of...
I don't know. Maybe we should turn the slide on.
Waves of what?
Amber waves of gray. I don't know. We'll have to see about that.
Oh.
I don't think you can hear us. Hi.
Okay, that did fix it. Whoa, those are bright. Can we turn those off?
No, because that doesn't fix it. That unfixes it.
I mean, that's not fixed.
It's fixed with the lights are on. If I were to turn the lights on in the middle, it would fix that too. So I didn't fix the slides. This will be okay. It's very light though. Can we fix the light?
Fix the volume?
How do you fix? Alright. I think it's on workspace 3.
2.
2.
I'll boost it.
If you click the down arrow there, does it say anything else? Or just microphone? Just microphone. Okay.
Yeah, this will happen on board.
I guess we just have to talk like right in front of it. Oh no, it's really quiet. It's real quiet. It's better.
I can move it closer. Have you tried that?
Yeah, but then you can't see everything.
Okay.
It's a fine balance.
Actually, stop the stream.
Yeah.
Then we're starting.
No, we should not. Because I don't want to deal with that. Let's go ahead and we can cut it short later.
So,
Let's go to the middle.
we have no look.
Do you want to go ahead and get stuff set up so the workstation? Visual the IRC or something.
IRC. And what else do you want?
Terminal, just another terminal that you can come through and you know, data. Whatever you want.
People do that. Looks like it's locked.
So I couldn't find anything to pop it open. And it is. But yeah, we would come in the other door or not. Is there anything up there that looks like it'd be a doorstop? An eraser?
An eraser. Yeah, great. Sounds good. What is this?
That's it was a name of the thing. USB extender.
Oh, did Michael want us to like put that back there?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think
What? I can't switch the versions. Like,
oh, I see.
I mean,
You put the ball on that one.
go. Go back.
More paintings.
Do you have power?
Do I have power? Yes, I have power. Okay, well, it's like 5.
Be careful to make sure your head is located right. I think you are.
Okay.
Oh, no, my answer is like that. Oh,
Are you not?
no, focus was over there.
Focus is not following you.
No. It's in my list.
While we're getting started, we have some flyers in the back, just with some notes that you might want to take home with you afterwards, or use for reference during the presentation. Yes, there he is.
I think we're waiting for a few more people to show up.
We'll start in about 2 minutes. Exactly 3 minutes.
And then this place. Select stick.
That works.
Is the guest network sufficient, or do I need to actually be on server?
Usually guess works, but it's very limited. But we don't really have any other alternatives. This is always the same.
Ooh, no, it doesn't.
No worries.
I can broadcast Wi-Fi from my phone. That'll also.
Yeah, that's that. I'll just turn on my phone. No big deal.
Oh, alright.
We're good? Okay. We're about to start. Does everybody have a flyer from the back? Awesome. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So today we are going to present how to create a website with the software known as Jekyll. It's going to be free, and it's going to be pretty easy to do. So to start out, let's introduce ourselves. Aldridge, unfortunately, is not here. Michael Aldridge is our president. I am Matthew Wynn, known as Wynn, our vice president.
I'm Dino Aquilini. I'm the treasurer, and Tim could also not be here.
Study.
We're running at half capacity, but it seems we only have half of our normal members here. As always, join us on IRC at UTDebug on OFC.net.
All right, so today we're going to talk about Jekyll. Jekyll is a software that allows you to make quick and easy static websites. But there's minimal coding required, and it interfaces with GitHub. If you use GitHub, you can have yourname.github.io, and that's a free way to host your website pretty easily. We're going to show you how to do that, and also how to serve your website from UT Dallas' servers themselves. Okay. So getting started. How many of you here were at the Install Fest and have a Linux virtual machine or already have Linux on your laptops? Okay, so a few of you are on Windows. Awesome. What is your major, by the way? If you're on Windows, what is your major? Yes. Physics. Okay. Does this work on CS on Giant?
No, I will help you.
Okay, he will help you. So if you do have your Linux virtual machine, you're going to want to run the top two commands. As we talked about in the Install Fest, apt-get is going to install software, and those, oh, that's a key, not a U. It should be Ruby dev. Do you want to fix that?
What?
The Ruby dev, not the Ruby dev. And after we've installed all those prerequisites, we're going to sudo gem install Jekyll. Gem is similar to apt-get but works on Ruby. And this will install the base software. If you are a CS student or a CS graduate student, you should use the bottom two commands, and that will install Jekyll on your home directory on the CS servers for UT Dallas.
Who did that?
I don't know. Okay.
It just died.
Everybody having okay time with that?
I'm waiting for the gem to do something.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's going to take a few minutes. It's a really big package of business.
No, it's failing on mine.
Hi there. Grab a paper from the back.
You don't have.
That will help you if you fall behind or want to reference this in the future. Yes?
So you said for a CS student, you have to do the first two and the last two?
If you're a CS student, you can do the first two, and that will install Ruby on your virtual machine or your Linux device. The second will install Ruby on the CS cluster. Now, were you at the Install Fest, or do you have Linux on your computer already?
I do.
Okay.
But I have Jekyll and Ruby and all that.
Awesome. So this will be pretty easy for you. We just
Yeah,
install-
so I'm running Windows, but I like have everything set up already. That's
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Okay. I just need to know how to like configure the config.yml and like the actual Ruby.
Right. We'll talk about that.
Or the actual Jekyll part.
And Jekyll behaves a little bit differently on Windows,
Yeah.
but hopefully not too bad.
Yeah.
you're on CS Grad, you're just going to do gem install Jekyll without the sudo. Yes. Okay. Instead of CS Linux one, try and log into CS. I see. CS Grad one, right? Check that one.
Now I'm trying
It's okay.
Yes, working.
to this.
You want to do some windows? You want to do some windows?
Run this on Windows. No. No. It's just the
Did that work for you?
Yeah, it's like three options.
Awesome.
Oh wait, you're on this right? You open that turn. Just take this SSH. Actually. Install software. You don't even install this.
All right, just a show of hands, how many of you have Jekyll installed right now? Awesome. So we're going to move on. Now we're going to start with two commands here. First is Jekyll new and the name that you want it to be. It can be the name of your website. And then we're going to cd into that, or change directory. Go ahead and run that, and then you can see this is our new directory structure. If you ls, you can see these. And we're going to talk about how you're going to configure each of these to set up your site in a way that will work on the CS service.
I need something on a wired network.
You need a wired network?
Yeah, I'll borrow this.
You know, which workspace is CS1 on?
4 is a terminal. 5 is a terminal.
Okay.
It's 177, 44, 110. Could you hand me that sheet of paper? Yeah, that's fine. Just forget this one.
Okay. So let's go ahead and open config.yaml. YAML is a language that is used for configuration, and we're going to configure it using these entries. Go ahead and open the line. If you do not have a favorite command line based text editor, I recommend Nano. Nano is pretty easy to start with.
What were those dependencies again? Remind me.
It's on the sheet too.
Make and
Can you try to increase the text size?
What's your terminal emulator? You are speaking?
yeah.
Still be kind of good. Oh,
Yes.
sorry, I didn't bless you.
Yes, there's one in the back.
Oh, it's on that too.
Note that your base URL is going to be your tagging. So you're going to want slash the tilde and then your net ID right there. That way that when you put this in your CS home folder, it will be easy to, or it will know where to redirect to find all the other pages. Is everyone doing okay editing _config.yaml? Yes.
Will you be pushing to GitHub pages as well?
We will towards the end of this, yes.
Oh. So when we do that, will we have to replace the base URL with like our name.github.io if we're going to be developing on GitHub pages?
Yeah. This is just an SSA position.
You don't necessarily have to have a base URL, but yes, if you're going to do that, you probably would, and you want to get rid of
Is anyone else
So
not
you
a
just
CS
wanna
major
turn the
without a
base
GitHub?
URL into slash. And then
Anyone?
you
Okay, yeah,
can
without
leave
or
out the URL
Linux.
for now.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's when you use GitHub pages, you want your base URL to be the name of the repository.
Yes.
Right.
But we're going to have the name of the repository be your name, so it will be yourname.github.io.
Okay.
Sir, can I ask you to move because we have a camera?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, all right, then, okay.
No worries.
Sorry, I had another question.
Yes.
So if we use GitHub pages and then custom domain, the base URL would be our GitHub repository name, and then the URL would be our custom domain, right? Am I right about that?
The base URL can just be slash if you just want to use GitHub pages, and we'll show you how to do that a little bit later.
Okay. And then our custom URL is the URL.
The URL you can leave it out for now, where you can just put for GitHub pages the URL that will be http://
Yeah.
If you want to have a URL, it would be UT.com.
Are you a CS student? You're not a CS. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. How many of you are still needing some more time to finish your config.yaml?
Can you would we have to just I was
Sorry. Sure. Which part are you on?
I did that.
You've done this? Yeah. Okay, so we're just creating a config.yaml. It should be already in that folder, named _config.yaml. We're going to edit these fields to be what we want them to be.
Which fields are we looking?
Specifically the base URL. We want a base URL to be your net ID.
It's giving me an error when I try to install Jekyll.
Yeah, let's see. You might want to run that in sudo gem install.
Yeah. Install those.
You don't need to sudo gem install.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah, once you have that, run Jekyll, new, and then your schedule.
Yes.
And the whatever you want.
Yes, you'll need gem nostalgia. You might want to say gem nostalgia.
So everything will work within the term.
But,
Well, CD to your folder.
But you're showing something other than
You can actually.
you wouldn't have the word Ruby before gem. But if you're in your local machine.
Or I don't know, okay, like using the Ruby's website.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It'll actually create
Try doing the first one.
Oh, you're in the Jekyll.
And then Jim.
Oh, well.
And everything will work just on your Mac.
Do Ruby
So
as
that's a
well.
little bit much to explain.
Go ahead and space and
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And it'll actually create a new directory for your Jekyll website.
Yeah, so you're you just need to type Jekyll new
And
and
dash.
then a dot.
Okay. Yes, they live.
So space new.
CS grad, and you will need to do the first thing. Pretty much. On CS grad one, you might have an issue where you're using slash bin slash or squiggle slash bin.
So the only thing to keep in mind
Instead of just
is,
Jekyll, then
probably we'll need to use
Jekyll,
a
oh, that's not on.
Yeah.
console-based.
Jekyll and Git.
VM. Oh, so. We have it on network. Just the name on the network. If you are,
Okay.
and everything.
without the work. Go ahead and close your version. And open up
LS.
version
You
seven.
should see a bunch of.
Oh,
And
Power button.
Yeah, the other things that
Log out what you're doing. Go ahead and hit shut down.
You're freezing.
And then here,
base URL.
sorry, we're using a Cat3 cable, and that's.
It should be like your net ID. Because they're pushing to the school.
oh,
Right. And yes, you need to cable with that. That tends to make things great. Going back to the county.
start up your main finish.
So these service here,
Yes.
this underscore tutorial. This time is from the site.
You're not going to want to install gem itself. Make
Yes,
sure you're
it's the
installing
title
it.
for your site.
Try it again. I think you installed Ruby gem.
Yes, I installed this video.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit different because I'm pushing to get a pages with that.
So it's asking me
I'm not going to use this.
try update install to see
Take other features. So let's see.
Base URL? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And then geofit. And then just URL is, I'm not sure.
okay, so it is already installed.
Yes.
And if you run gem install that way.
I hope the live stream probably died.
Not so.
Actually, Argonet says that.
Cool. Yeah. It's, to be honest, if you're going to push this to,
If you're going to push it to GitHub pages, it's
Are you
you don't have a base
Yeah, I
URL.
stuck
If you're going to push it to ut.dallas.edu,
Okay.
you will that would be
Control C.
Yeah. Actually, sorry. What do space URL?
Control C.
Okay, so they're kind of poorly named, but so URL is just where the
Dot.
where your website is going to end up at.
Okay, it doesn't look like you have internet. Make sure.
Yeah,
I did this.
I guess that. So this is your URL, and this is the base. And so the base is just the directory that your site is in. And then the URL is just where it is located. So the URL is, okay, I got it. Jekyll doesn't actually care where it is on the internet, it uses all relative addresses. So it just needs to know which folder am I in. Okay, so if I'm using like a custom domain and just pushing to GitHub pages, so I'm not using the school server at all. So
Then
my
you won't have a base URL.
then my URL will just be like my custom domain.
Yeah.
And I won't have to list like .github.io.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's happening again.
Oh, okay, well, we're going to go into that in just a few minutes. Yeah, so far you're good.
I just okay.
I saw the new one.
Could be. The new one is.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so are you on that?
What is the date? What should I put down for my base URL?
Are you on
Yeah.
Because you should go
After that, and then you're going to do create a new one. I can show you how to do that.
Well, I'll do GitHub.
Okay, the base URL is not.
Okay, nothing.
And
Yes.
URL
Once
is
you make
the URL.
Okay, and if it were UT Dallas, then what would
If it goes to Dallas, it would be totally different.
and how do I get my GitHub URL?
We're going to do that in just a minute.
For those of you that are here, I'm going to go ahead and show you. You can copy the provided post file. So if you go into your posts folder, there should be a large file that ends with the word markdown. You might want to copy it into a new file and edit it as you like. Make sure it goes into the post folder. If it's not in the post folder, it will be a page. The posts are automatically added to your front page. So that's an example here. Underscore post is where your post live, and then copy that. You can use tab to complete it into new.empty, and then edit new.empty.
Can you bump your font size up about 10 points?
This is your activity. Do you know? Can I mess with your
Yes.
dot files? Do you have them installed?
Yeah, no.
He has Ed installed.
Yeah, I know it's installed, I think.
You do have them. Oh, this is guys.
There's an AUR repo for changing the font size from the font,
Configuration area, like.
but that'd be even more.
Oh, I thought.
You can use Xrender, just change the 800 by 600.
Yes, I could.
Your net
Oh boy.
And then your URL is.
Yeah.
Go to the URL. It should be live, but if you get are you using the school server?
Yeah.
There you go.
Bigger still? Or
I think that,
Well, yeah.
that should be okay.
Yeah, you should probably push it for saving something.
okay. Are y'all still all doing all right?
Did you manage to like figure something out?
Oh, yeah, I'm just looking around, I'm just asking
Yeah,
about
and you also
that
have
light
to
right there.
install like Ruby on.
Oh.
This is my first one.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, man.
But this is an HTML, right? There's no HTML.
You really lost structure.
Who else do we
You're
know?
gonna have to install it.
So web pages like
You can see
directory
us guys
instead of directory.
Yes.
Files.
Which file are you supposed to copy and where?
Which file are you supposed to copy and where?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Just the step.
You said it was like a post.
Oh, okay. So with Jekyll, we have now what are called posts and pages. So in posts, you can see an example of a post. You can just copy that or edit that. More or less, you're going to have just start or .env. So if you go into that file,
Okay, so you have to go to your school Linux directory. You can install Yeah, so like log into school.
pages are very, very similar. They don't really have categories so much or a date.
Yeah, but like on the school.
Other than that,
You have to like.
and layout page. Everything that works in the GitHub. Posts on your page and vice versa. They're essentially the
For
same.
those of you that know Markdown, this is going to be in Markdown, so you should be familiar with this. If you do not, we have a quick Markdown syntax here. It's pretty easy to learn. You can have headers based on the number of octothorpes or hashtags. You can have links as shown or images just like links except with an exclamation point in front, and bullets with asterisks. Everything else is just going to be like plain text. There's a lot of really cool features in Markdown for this particular flavor cram down. This is pretty much all you need to know to make a basic post. All right, does anybody need some help?
Do you want to use GitHub?
Yes.
Are you a CS?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Well, then you might not have access to that, but that's okay. You just need to do it with GitHub pages.
Do you have access to the giant?
I don't know if Giant has Git, so you might not be able to install Git. You can actually file it on your local machine and then push it up there. So you should SSH your net ID at giant.ucals.edu. But all of this stuff that we're doing right now needs to be done on your local computer, and we'll teach you how to push it there later. Yes.
So if you have this on your local computer, you can go to localhost 4000. Right.
If you have a Jekyll server.
Yeah. I didn't, well, he installed Jekyll, and then you have to like do Jekyll server.
We're not going to cover that here. But,
But if he's running it on his local computer, then he'll have to do that.
if you have it,
He can't push.
if you can put that on Giant, and we'll show you how to do that later.
So this one is still, this can also work like this.
Yeah, he does have.
Yes.
Okay.
You can use from Windows if you have. And you're a or you're a CS student? What's your major? Okay. What's the SSH box?
So are we don't want to.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm pushing it.
So what are we thinking?
I knew you were gonna do that.
Someone should already.
I'm going to go ahead and finish up here for those of you that are caught up with us. And then we'll keep going afterwards, helping you with your individual problems. So just keep an eye out right now and learn, and then we can apply it to database.
Oh yeah, I already
I want to talk a little bit about deploying. We're going to deploy these to cs1.utdallas.edu.
Now go to your browser.
This requires a few special settings. First off, we're going to SSH into CS1, CS grads 1 if you're a grad, or Giant if you are not a CS student. That would be SSH giant.utdallas.edu or anything else. It's also on the handout. Run these commands is basically going to make a public HTML folder in your home folder. It's going to do all the other permissions changes that make UT Dallas's web hosting work. The Jekyll build command, you can either run on CS1, CS1, or otherwise you can run it locally. And then we will push there. I think it's in the next slide. If not, it's on. Yes, if you are on a virtual machine, you'll want the Jekyll build in your own machine. You're going to use SCP to push your site files up to the public HTML directory. And then you're always going to have to change the permissions of your public HTML folder to make sure that UT Dallas's web host can still see every time you add a new file. It may take up to 24 hours for UT Dallas to see that you have a public HTML directory in your home folder. Once you have that, it will look like this. I cannot use the computer.
Yes, you can do it, whether you want to or not. I don't know if I recommend it, but.
It will look like this if you do not have the base URL. But as you can see, I have it at ~mynetid, utdallas.edu/~mynetid. I do not have the base URL set properly on this one. There. Yes. This one has the base URL set properly. Other thing we want to talk about is GitHub pages. GitHub offers a really cool deal for students. Students can publish, or actually anyone can publish to their username .github.io. If you do not have a GitHub account, definitely see us. We can help you make one. It has a lot of features. We may have another meeting on Git in the near future. You do not already know it. But these are the basic steps. You're going to create a new repository on your local machine. You're going to add everything. This is going to be in the folder you built Jekyll in. You're going to add the origin, and then you're going to push to master. This will push to GitHub. GitHub's web service will watch for your repository to have a new repository named your username.github.io, and then it will be live. Dino, do you have a GitHub pages?
Yes.
I see.
I mean, it was up. If you just go to dino.sch.github.io, yeah.
Dino has done this. As you see, it's his GitHub username .github.io. Jekyll runs on GitHub pages, so that's pretty neat. And finally,
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to want. Did you?
that's it. So for the next few minutes, we're going to go through, help each of you get to where we are here, and but I'm going to go ahead and stop the presentation. We can go back and forth between the slides.
No, you don't, it's just.
I think I need to do some.
There's no C. There's no C. It's G, J, E.
Do you have any final remarks?
Do I have any?
Okay. I'm going to end this.
You have it.